Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I am your host, Isaac William Joseph. Across the way from me is my best friend, Jordan Van Cleve. Across the other way from me is my other best friend. His name will be soon to come because of our lovely guest introductions here soon. But yes, this is episode 63, right?
Yeah.
63. The time is 10:19 p.m., October 23rd on a Monday. Why are we recording on Monday, Jordan?
Because you're going to be gone.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. Our first guest in a few episodes. We have RobinDunks, everybody.
One clap. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine.
How you doing, Robin?
Oh, shoot. Good. I'm going to say good. Doing
All right. RobinDunks is a super successful YouTuber. He's going to be co-starring in a film that's shot next month. Actually, technically this month because when this episode releases. And he's a huge Spider-Man fan. Like, probably the biggest Spider-Man fan I know at DMAC.
You know, what you told the group chat was that we're going to have a movie star on the podcast.
Yeah, we are going to have... This is our movie star, RobinDunks.
I was in a movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you in?
Across the Spider-Verse. I was Miles Morales. I was
yeah.
the main character. And no one cares.
That's funny.
Sweet.
Anyway, that was a dumb joke.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's go through some announcements. Announcements to pertaining to the Scaldstone or the podcast. Anything new?
You're going to be gone.
I mean, that's not relative.
I know, but that's the only thing I got, honestly.
All right. Let's see. We got some new Instagram followers.
It's been like 3 days since we recorded
One of them
last.
might be me.
Oh yeah, you've followed in the last month, haven't you?
Yeah.
Or last week.
Last week.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I met a. Actually, no. I did get you last week or last episode because we only recorded
3 days ago.
Last Thursday.
Gotcha.
But yeah, ever since then we've had one new follower at Bayai608. I don't know how to pronounce that. Beyyai 608. You got any guesses?
How's it spelled? Oh, wow. Bayai. Yeah.
Bayai. Thank you, Bayai, for the follow. And that is pretty much it for Instagram followers. All right, Robin, how much do you know about our podcast?
I saw...
Hoes? We don't have any hoes on the podcast.
That is not what I just said. But
all right.
I saw one clip yesterday where you were talking about all the good movies were made in 2007.
Yeah, a lot of notable ones.
Yeah.
I didn't say they were good. I just said that they were cool.
They were okay. Do you not consider Spider-Man 3 to be good then?
A lot of people think Spider-Man 3 is garbage, including the guy that is right behind me.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
Why not?
I mean,
I'm curious.
It's not its own fault, I guess. It had a lot of production issues, and like the director, Sam Raimi, he was not able to take the movie in the direction he wanted to. It was a little bit of Sony. They were sticking their nose where it shouldn't be. So, But Sony has since learned from their mistakes and have been making incredible Spider-Man things, video games, movies, whatever, since then. So, I think they're all right now.
Yes, sir. All right. So the reason why I asked that, Robin, is because we have a few segments that we filter through every single time, including Fancers, which is something I forgot to ask. What was the question?
No, you didn't. You asked it.
Oh, I did ask it. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of answers, which is why I forgot. We haven't gotten answers since the day of posting, but yeah, we got some Fancers. Okay. Well, we'll put off on Fancers. We're gonna start with what did we learn this week? Robin, you got anything that you've learned in the past week? Or since you're a guest, it could be like just anything notable from like the last month or whatever. There's no threshold for guests, so.
I'd say I've learned a lot of good things. I learned recently that I'm actually not very good at reading and speaking at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, I'll read something, and sometimes I can get through it pretty quick, but most of the time I'm like, and then she said something like, "Oh boy, she put it where?" I don't something. I don't know something.
Every listener of the Too Many Words podcast knows that I am terrible at speaking while reading as well.
Yeah, no, Ooh.
I read quotes on here on this podcast sometimes, or posts or texts, and I am struggling sometimes.
See, it confuses me even more because the other day I was playing a visual novel game, and for voice and movement practice, I decided to speak every line of dialogue in like
Nice.
a different voice. And I somehow said Glockenspiel perfectly the first time, but then I read sliver as silver. So
It'd be like that, man.
I don't know how my brain does the things it does, but that's just where we're at right now.
Okay.
That's a really interesting way to like train for that, I guess, or practice it. Is like the game thing. Yeah.
I mean, it works. There's text. There's voices to be had. So I say just go for it.
Jordan, what you learned this week?
That you've known your parents your entire life, but they've only known you for a portion of theirs.
That's true.
Jordan, you cheat.
What do you mean?
Jordan every single week just looks up some random crap.
No,
Oh, what
no,
on my
no,
phone?
no, no,
What
no,
can my phone
no,
immediately
no.
tell me?
I didn't look up any of these.
I saw that was like a saved thing on your photos.
Look at the date on it.
September 24th.
No.
What album is that?
My photo album.
Just all of it?
Yeah.
It looks like your entire thing is just, okay. Something I've learned this week, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium did not star Martin Short. For some reason, my entire memory thought that Martin Short was the toy guy.
I gotta think of who that is.
It is, let me, I have all the photos because I made the promo.
You just keep photos of that? And
Sometimes I am good at remembering to delete everything that goes into making
no,
promos.
I get it. When I make
But
videos, I'll just leave assets in my
Well, that's the
phone
guy that
and just-
played Jack Frost. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't
Dustin Hoffman.
You thought it was?
I thought it was Martin Short.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's the Fokker's dad. You know, from Meet the Fockers.
Yeah. So you said it was Jack Frost as well from like what, the Santa Claus 3?
Yeah, Martin Short was Jack Frost.
I thought, oh, okay. See, I thought Martin Short was Mr. Megorium from the movie.
No.
But yeah, I stood corrected when I was making that promo. So yeah, we all kind of suck, don't we? Huh?
Oh no, I don't. I'm perfect in
Yeah, I was
practically
gonna
every
say,
way.
I don't,
Except for reading and talking.
I don't suck
Yeah,
at all.
no, but other than that, there's nothing
you're
wrong
kind
with
of
me
amazing.
whatsoever.
Awesome.
Absolutely not.
Awesome. Jordan, what's next, BBG?
So we did. Fancers would be next, actually. Right?
Dancers would be next, BBG.
I'm curious
Now,
what that is.
Robin, every single
Fan
week.
answers. We asked.
I was able to piece that together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, there's a Ninja Turtle under my butt. I'm gonna fix that real
Here,
quick.
here, just. I got it.
Oh, dude,
Don't got
that's
to do
much-
Raphael like that.
That's so much better. Wait a second. Oh, this is a million times better. Holy
We've been
cow.
going at this for like 5 minutes. You just were planning to leave it like that.
Yeah.
No. I knew this was not for the long run as soon as I sat down. How is Raphael doing?
He's.
Okay. So, yes, Robin, Fancers is Fan Answers. Well, what is Fan Answers? Ever since the beginning of time, ever since, I don't know, season 2 or 3.
There's seasons to this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We are in season 7.
Are we getting a
Yep.
Christmas special and everything too?
Oh yeah, we already
was
did
a
one.
Christmas
We did
special
one
last year.
We're gonna
But
do
there's
another
gonna
one
be
this
a
year.
Christmas this year. So
Yes,
there's
We're
yes.
doing another one. Yes.
We don't know what that will be yet, but
We need to start coming
Thinking
up
of
with
that
something
right now.
I
Yeah.
think it would help if you got Jack Black. I think.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool. But like, see, last year we had this idea that next year we would have a Christmas album, and then nobody
music.
proceeded to help us with a Christmas album.
Oh.
So, yeah,
We can still figure something out.
there's the end of that.
I mean, we got the noise reduction foam pad things.
Okay.
Excuse me.
3-man quartet, real quick. Hello.
Hi. I don't think he's.
Do you know what to do?
I know what to do. I'm just not gonna do it.
Why?
There you go. Problem solved.
Do you, come on, we gotta sing a Christmas song real quick.
No, we don't.
See if we're ready.
Well,
You know?
well, now that's 2023. It has to be a holiday song.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't be just Christmas. That's like racist.
Can't be discriminatory.
This man said racist. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Let's-
it still kinda is,
I've been
but-
trying to explain this whole concept of fancies to Robin for like the last 3 minutes. I'm so bad.
Yeah, let's get going with that. It seems.
So ever since season like 2 or 3, we've asked a question
Oh, what?
inspired by the
pulled up
content
and it
of
was
the
just going.
episode for our fans to answer, so we could tell what the answers were the following week. Like last week was the question of the episode was, what is a pet peeve of yours? Do you have a pet peeve? Do you have any pet peeves?
Oh, I have a couple.
All right, do tell.
I guess I'll go down the list of the worst. I would say my biggest one is people who overshare, specifically for attention.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, my brother kind of does that.
Oh.
Not in a bad way. What he'll do is like he'll trip over something or stub his toe, and then he has to like ooh, and then look around for anyone like
Family Guy.
who can I tell that I just hurt myself instead of moving on with my mom? I just stubbed my toe. It's like you were fine. You don't have to tell people about that. You'll live. Sorry if you see this, but also people who overshare emotionally, like start trauma dumping. It's like, oh hey, Julia, how's it going? Yeah, my dad just died. I just got here. Didn't need to throw that down, but
Yeah, that's like a deep conversation kind of thing. Not like, oh, it's 9:30 a.m., 10 minutes before class, and then that's dropped on you.
yeah. I remember before I moved, I had like a bit of a going away party.
Oh, yeah?
And one of my friends, she got there, and she said something. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? She said, yeah, just having some trouble at home, but it'll be okay. I was like, okay, well, we're here to have a good time and not trauma dump, I think.
If you guys need a therapist, do not go to Robin. Thank you.
Oh, dude, I swear, if I have like 2 or 3 people telling me their problems in the same day, I'm ready to have a mental breakdown of my own.
Well, then maybe you should stop dressing like you know what the hell you're doing,
You know,
Mr. Business Casual.
what if I said I do know what I'm doing?
You look like quite the intellectual every single day at school.
I don't know. No.
Yes.
Yes. I disagree.
That maybe people just trust you
He's a
with
super
information
genius.
like that.
I'm glad people do. I'm just scared that I don't know how to help them.
Dude,
So-
like, okay, so like this morning I woke up and I need some answers out of you. I woke up and I could not feel one of my butt cheeks. Why?
it was probably asleep.
Just one side?
Yeah.
Having a stroke, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're dying.
You're dying, I think.
Let's see.
Well, I didn't get to my other pet peeves.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Should I stop trauma dumping to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
People
go
who
ahead.
eat with their mouth open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Usually, I'm kind of chill.
I
with
feel like
everything.
that's a popular one.
Well, yeah, because it's annoying.
Yeah.
Jordan,
What's a pet peeve of yours, sir?
Oh
Oh, I know one. People that say sandwich.
yeah.
Jordan hates the word sandwich. I equally, maybe not equally, but I am not crazy about the word sandwich
what
either.
about when people say Sammys?
Sammys are different.
Sammys are different.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I still hate it.
I just say sandwich because it's just funny.
I'm sorry to offend you, but I hate that word. Stop it.
I'm sorry I offended you, if anything.
Okay. Well, I shared one of my pet peeves last week. Let's get into what the fans.
Well, I wasn't here last week, so you have to trauma dump all of your.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe you should listen to last week's episode, sir.
But don't tell me too much because otherwise I don't want to hear it. So.
Okay. People who invalidate the already little information that I know of.
Ooh.
Yes.
Go further into that. I feel like I know.
I know very little about cars. That's just how it was in the cards for me growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I just did not have a lot of opportunities or given to me to learn a lot about cars. And I know probably less than 10 things solidly about vehicles. And when you invalidate just one of those things, something that I already have just only a little of,
So
and you're deteriorating even less what I know about it, that kind of pisses me off, yeah.
So something like if you were to say, "Oh, this car has a battery," and someone goes, "Well, yeah, everyone knows that." Is that kind of what you're talking?
That's pretty, yeah.
Oh.
It's like, okay, jerk.
Jerk.
I was gonna. That's kind of similar to one thing. What was I thinking of? I was kind of thinking about something like this earlier.
People who think you're stupid are jerks, right?
I was going to say something like people who make fun of you for not knowing something or for knowing something super specific.
Yeah. Like, I keep coming across that that one meme on Facebook that says, if I'm wrong about something, educate me, don't belittle me.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait,
Why is your hand on my shoulder?
Because I didn't know where else to put it.
Really? Speaking of pet peeves.
What?
oh,
Jordan's sweaty palms.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that? Your back is 20 times more sweaty than my palms are right now.
Yeah, don't make it worse.
Don't make it worse.
Don't make it worse right now.
Dang, man.
Anyways, let's get into it. A simple question for my friends. What's a pet peeve of yours? See how awful I am at reading and talking at the same time?
Oh, no.
I couldn't even make through that.
Can I read them since I'm...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Say
I'm
their
down with
name
that.
and then read the comment.
I kind of have no clue what I'm doing.
Do you want me? You're reading. See, look.
Oh, you want me to read the answer?
Angie Palmer said,
Okay.
teens' lack of language skills, people who can't use a turn signal, and close-minded people.
I like how numerous people gave numerous answers.
Yeah,
But
I like that.
First one is true though, because most of the people my age, they're like, you know what it do. It's like, what are you trying to say to me?
That's like a New York thing, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, I heard it. I
Gen
heard
Z.
it. I heard it just weeks before our New York trip, and I'm like, I'm trying that on people,
Okay.
and then I did.
Did that work?
You know,
I didn't say it loud enough for people to hear it because they were so far, but also I didn't get to do it often enough because my girlfriend was like literally hitting me every time I did it because she does not like attention. So yeah,
Man, if people are going to be looking at me.
You were
I'm gonna
saying
just
something,
not-
I was gonna say you guys have played Insomniac Spider-Man, right?
Yes, I'm playing Spider-Man 2 currently.
Oh, I finished that a few days ago, but anyway, I didn't mean for it to. Okay.
That came out a few days ago.
It only took me like 12 hours to finish it.
Oh, man. I'm, like, doing everything. Every little thing, so.
No, because whenever games like that, like Ghost of Tsushima or Horizon Zero Dawn, I just focus on the main story. Side quests come later.
Okay.
As I was saying, I think while Spider-Man 2 is almost a masterpiece, one thing they definitely got wrong was how nice New York citizens are.
I said the exact same thing, actually. Not to Isaac. I said it to, like, two of my other friends. I was like, the only thing I think is wrong about this is, like, there's not enough assholes.
Exactly. No, they need to be more like you play Spider-Man 2, they'll just start throwing out insults at you. It's like, yeah, this is New York. But then you play Insomniac Spider-Man, they're like, we love you, Spider-Man. We love everyone in New York. We're all terrific people. It's like
Way too nice. Way too nice.
You guys are not like that. You are lying.
how long have we been recording? Because
20 minutes
promo.
even.
That's the promo.
20 minutes even.
That's the promo. We're talking about how mean New Yorkers are.
Anyone in New York, I'm sorry. I'm sure there are some genuinely nice
We're
people.
not sorry because you won't be either.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm sure there are nice people in New York, but I just see videos and stuff, so I kind of just assume a lot of it's like that.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah, exactly.
So
have you seen that one video of the guy's like, hey, I'm walking here, and then the lady comes up behind him like, we don't say things like that, we don't talk like that, understand? All right, I'm sorry.
Have not seen that. That sounds great.
And then
You understand?
Starts whacking him with a cane.
And then
It'd be wonderful.
she just turns around, walks away, and he goes, forget about it. And then
Okay.
I'm so yawny right now. Jennifer Lingelbach kicks my aunt says, "Oh yeah,
Kicks my aunt was part of the name.
no,
Her
name is Kicks. Her last name is Kicks
Why'd you say my aunt? Oh, my aunt?
because she's my aunt."
Oh.
But as I'm reading this, I'm remembering
It sounded like
she
kicks
didn't.
my aunt. So,
Yep.
anyway.
Jennifer Lingelbach kicks my aunt. She is mean. I don't know why she's on my Facebook anymore.
Did she actually send those to you?
She did, but like she just sent me screenshots of like quizzes. Like they
Yeah,
weren't really like direct pet peeves.
I'm assuming that like how the kids answered or like something along the lines of that would have been her pet peeve then.
Well, she didn't give me any answers. They were just questions. A screenshot of like 1 through 4. 1 second.
So let me see
1
it.
second.
You struggled in understanding the question, so I can understand maybe.
Yeah, because like.
This is a great segment. I'm having
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
While he's looking for that, I'm gonna read the next
Okay,
one.
I found it. Anyways.
Never mind.
What are Miss Kick's pet peeves? See,
Let me see it.
or what are pet peeves? But like, that's
I can tell you.
these are not direct answers.
Pets that pee. Mrs. Kicks' pets. IDK. Things that drive Mrs. Kicks crazy. Yeah.
So instead of answering the question, she gave you a quiz.
Yeah.
Did you scroll through them?
Yes. You think I got an iPhone yesterday?
Yeah.
I got mine yesterday.
Really?
No.
Liar. All right. Well, so Marcellus Willoughby.
People who chew with their mouths open.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Terrell Popeye James Jr.
Lying. And I hate hearing people chew with their mouth open as well.
I think we should just send people who chew with their mouths open, like put them in a rocket and fly them into the sun or something.
Yeah. Or just shove them all into a barn and burn it.
Deb Baker
Maybe
Belcher.
we should put all of the open mouth like eaters in a room with each other so they can see what kind of torment that they're putting other people through.
Yeah.
I think that would.
Or just put like adrenaline like straight into their jaw so they can actually like use it.
I think they shouldn't be allowed to eat. That's the most.
Oh,
sane
okay.
answer. Just
Baby bottles for
Deb
you.
Baker Belcher says people who fly by you to get into those lane closed and liars.
Chelsea Wacher says ignorance. People who hate something or someone just because it's/they're different.
I thought they just meant like stupid people.
An example, bigots, racists, etc. being talked to like I'm stupid. Hey, that was one of mine, being talked to like I'm stupid. Chelsea, I don't think it's a pet peeve to not like racists or bigots.
I was gonna say that's a pretty normal.
I think that's you are 100% understood when you share your little pet peeve about hating racists.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Amir Osmanovich, people judge too much of looks and body. It is the nature that matters, not its form.
Lola Ryan, seeing handicapped people treated poorly and with no respect. You tell them that's your parking spot, Lola.
I was so worried when you started up with the handicapped people. I was like, hey, Is this going to somewhere that it shouldn't be?
Here's
going?
my pet peeve: seeing handicapped people.
That would be so terrible.
That would have been bad. All right. Do you want to? You want to read this last one, Mr. Robin?
Ooh, that looks like a lot of words.
Avery Tidwell.
Too many words, if you will.
I get the name of the podcast. Oh. Anyway, people who chew with their mouth open, animals licking themselves, or myself, which could be a deeper issue, but shrugging emoji.
We should put a flag back here.
I'm surprised you don't already have a flag back there. People who don't use turn signals, people who don't use the left/right system in the grocery store aisles, people who don't spell out full sentences. That was like 20 different pet peeves in one comment.
One thing I've picked up from Avery is that she is an angel that hates a lot of things.
She is filled with rage.
But she's awesome. Anyways, that has been Fancers. That has been another awesome week of Fancers. Can't wait to find out what the question of the episode will be near the end here. Next segment.
I just punched the mic.
It's
if that
fine.
peaks, my bad.
All right, I always forget. Is it time to get those lips wet?
Yeah.
What?
It's time to get those lips wet, Jordan. Or
That's
Robin.
Jordan.
Sorry, you're both a 2-syllable name that ends in.
Well, mine's 5 syllables.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have ice?
Here, Robin, you're gonna read that.
Wild Cherry.
Yep. Charlie.
I was gonna start saying clearly Canada before I finished cherry.
I will go get some ice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, step
He's
on the.
climbing the table. All right.
Where are your shoes?
They're on the floor because he took them off because he's a loser.
Okay. Well, should I read the ingredients? Okay, he's gone.
Just read whatever words you can find on there, honestly.
It is wild cherry, clearly Canada, sparkling water beverage, all natural ingredients. There is 325 milligrams of what? I don't know, but there's 325 of it. 90 calories.
Assuming it's water? I don't know.
I would imagine. I would hope so. Served chilled. Bottled under the authority of the Clearly Food and Beverage Co. Toronto, Ontario.
Yes.
That sounds like a place.
Yeah, it's in
It's in Canada.
Canada. Hey. Wow. He makes lots of noises when he goes up and down the stairs.
I was gonna say, it sounds like someone just got thrown down the stairs when you came down.
Thanks, I'm fat.
That had nothing to do with it.
I am fat though.
No, you're
It's
not.
always relevant.
Like the most built guy I know.
That's quite the compliment. I encourage you to get to know more people.
Oh.
He was talking about that last episode about how everyone at school thinks he's built and he's a big, strong man.
And I'm a complete phony.
That's not true. You got pretty built arms. Are you? You know, there's
I'm
a lot of
also
open space
nimble.
over here, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of open
Okay.
space over here.
Probably could have just walked by.
Do the people know what beautiful drink we have today?
Yeah, wild cherry, clearly Canada.
You want to read that again?
What? Yeah, wild cherry, clearly Canadian.
All right.
Whoa! What did you do to it?
Did you do like a ring
Doo-doo.
toss with this when I was upstairs?
Yeah. Watch the footage back. I might have. I don't know.
Do not do that. Raphael, please stop.
I like how he knew. He knew.
All right. That is yours. Oh.
This is why we have two of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
And Jordan, give us a crack right into the mic.
There's crack.
Yeah.
We always like to open stuff on the mic because of ASMR.
Okay.
Dang, that took like the whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has a lot of volume. You want to put some more in yours, or
We could put. Do you want
Hope
some
guys
more,
don't
Robin?
mind, there's a spider in your pumpkin right now.
Is there?
They just crawled into the eye. I just saw it.
are you sure it wasn't a fly?
Might have been a fly. There's a thing in there.
Yeah. I think I see it. It's cool.
Currently resides in that pumpkin.
It's
forever.
spooky season. It belongs in there.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Do you want some more?
I'm good.
All right.
This cup is clean, right?
Yes.
Straight out the cupboard.
That doesn't mean it. If you said straight out the dishwasher, then I'd be confident that it's
I promise I checked.
Yeah, he's got a thing about that. Yeah.
Dude, I will take cups straight from the cupboard and throw them in the kitchen sink out of frustration because it's freaking spotty. I'm like, nobody cared about this. And it's not even spotty from the dishwasher because our dishwasher's been broken for a year. So, yeah. Cheers, gentlemen. Oh,
Smell it first.
yeah, smell it.
Very cherry.
Surface
Smells like
thoughts.
Canadians.
Smells like Canadians?
Yeah.
All right.
That's supposed to be a nice sounding thing, by the way.
Good. I've never met a Canadian, but
Canadian-
surely they smell fresh in mapley.
Apparently, it's true. They actually do smell mapley, from what I hear.
Apparently, that's true. Where did you hear that from?
One of my buddies, he's dating,
Canadian.
He's dating a Canadian, and he took a trip up there for like a month.
Wow.
Dude, if I got a Canadian girlfriend and the first time I meet her, she smells like maple syrup. That I think that would be a simultaneous cue for me to laugh as hard as I could, but also get turned on.
Okay, I don't know.
Are you
if
kidding
I,
me?
You told me earlier you hate maple syrup.
I don't know if I.
How sticky it is.
What a loser. All right, I'm going to take a sip.
I don't think the smell of someone would turn me on.
The smell of people is like a direct connection to like arousal, Robin.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I've never.
Maybe you are.
I never smelled someone and be like, "Ooh, I'm attracted to you now."
Really?
No, I
There's
just
like an entire business around it.
That's wild.
no. I just smell. It's like, oh, you smell good. That's great.
This is wild.
That,
I have a feeling I'm gonna love this.
It tastes exactly like the
Ooh, that
cherry
is good.
flavored like popsicles.
Oh my.
Like exactly like the cherry flavored popsicles.
Surface thoughts, Robin?
I would say I definitely taste the cherry, and there's
You know
water
me
in
and
there.
cherries.
There's
Jordan.
water in it.
There's
Yes,
water.
I do.
It's not really sparkly. It looks like regular water.
That's
so-
what I've been forgetting. My headphones. You say it's more water and less sparkle?
Yeah, he lied about the sparkling water, but
I don't know.
There's
It's pretty.
cherry-
Does the bottle say sparkling water?
maybe I'm just illiterate. I don't even know.
No, it says sparkling water.
It's pretty sparkly to me.
All
Sparkling in my
natural
mouth.
ingredients. That might be it. Natural stuff. Makes it.
Oh
calmer.
yeah, because sparkly isn't natural. So
Yeah, I don't know. Jordan, what's the process of carbonation things?
Well, it depends. There's a few different ones. You can ferment them with yeast
what?
and bacteria growth. You
like
could-
yogurt.
You can infuse them with CO2, which is the fastest, easiest, and cheapest way. And then there is naturally carbonated things from like CO2 water springs.
CO2 water. That might be it. Robin, what would you rate this drink out of 10?
I give that a solid 7. Honestly,
Really? How about you, Jordan?
7.5.
I love cherries, and when you execute it well, it's based. This is a 9 for me.
No,
It is
yeah,
very
tastes-
good.
It tastes a lot like cherries. I think they did a good job with the flavor.
My only problem that it's not a 10 is that there's not more for me. So, yeah. This was good.
Damn.
That's not a cheap drink either, by the way.
Oh.
No, I was like, I don't think that was one of the most
So
expensive.
now what? We've read answers. We drank something. I think it's about time we wrap it up.
Wait, really? How long we been recording? No, there's a few more things.
A few?
Yeah.
How long do you think our episodes normally are?
I don't know, like 15 minutes?
An hour and a half. They're normally an hour and a half.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Do you want to know what Benny just texted me? Let's talk about it. Hey, is it possible you can send me another side? Like a snippet of my lines, maybe an intro part? Only a scrape of it. Yeah. When? He probably meant now.
People text because I will actually text to people.
I think it's like a really good setup emotionally, you know?
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, what are you thinking?
Were you patting my back for a reason?
I wanted to.
All right. Thank you. Our next segment is side quests. But before I describe side quests, is there a main event? Do we have a main event?
Well, yeah, me being.
It was like him.
Yeah, okay,
Usually
great.
the guest is the main event. Like we
I
talk
just
about.
said that as a joke. I didn't think that was a real thing.
That's true.
It's something I say very frequently.
It's been a minute since we've actually had
a real guest,
an actual guest on here. No offense to Benny, but I don't know. Benny was kind of like a last second deal. We weren't really prepared for that one.
You texted me?
You weren't a last second. You were like, this was like 6 hours ahead. This was kind of the idea.
Okay.
I can plan up anything in 6 hours, dog. Come on.
Okay.
even when I already have something planned.
Yeah.
Nobody
Nobody cares about Jordan, okay? Once everybody understands that, it's going to be a lot easier, all right?
I like Jordan.
I know.
I've known this guy for like half
an hour. You can like things
yeah.
that you don't care about.
Oh, we're actually going on 40 minutes now.
40 minutes. I've known this guy for 40 minutes. We're like
Blood brothers.
Intertwined.
What's so funny? Obviously,
What
he thinks. He thinks differently because he's laughing.
No, I'm just saying that's funny though.
You should beat him up, Robin.
I have never been in a fight in my entire life, so that is very unlikely.
I've been in a couple. Been a long time, but
How can you be Spider-Man and say that?
Who said I was Spider-Man?
you did.
No.
You said you were Miles
That's
Morales.
what the liberals want you to think.
Okay. So side quests. Well, we're gonna jump into you for the main event. What you do, what we're gonna be doing in November, what we're currently working on together, because you're honorary co-writer.
Yes. The role I've been waiting for.
But yes, side quests is literally anything and everything that you maybe want to mention, or a short story you want to tell or get off your chest that is not related to the main event of an episode.
Well, I'm curious, what are we going to do when I'm like...
Yes, since the main event is you, anything you have to say is related because it's coming from you.
So side quest
but
sounds like the main event, like the appetizer, but the same thing at the same time.
Pretty much.
So if it's just something that was like worth mentioning on the podcast, but it's not related to what you do.
I really like dog videos. I've been watching a lot of like dog videos. They're adorable.
That's a side quest right there.
That is a side quest right there.
I did it then.
Anything that's been happening that isn't part of your storyboard missions, you know?
Like, okay.
You know, the things that you don't do in Spider-Man games. Side quests.
You know, the other games that have side quests other than Spider-Man.
All right. Anything else? Do you see this Nimrod over here?
Nimrod?
It's dillweed.
Okay. Why'd that hurt a little bit?
Raphael, it better hurt.
Anything else, sir?
Oof. If you ask me questions or give me topics, I could talk about it.
Okay.
But I'm not good at coming up with stuff on my own.
Robin, are you in love with somebody right now?
Right now? I would say yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I'll ask because
That's
I don't want
fucking
you.
sick.
I don't want you to explain any further.
Well, the guy is sitting right next to me. It's you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's pretty valid. Honestly, he's so lovable. Look at him.
all right. Thank you. I was not expecting that. Oh, can we talk about how old you make me feel at school?
I try to make sure.
Robin loves to point out how I'm 5 years older than him.
Well, yeah, I say that, but I try to make sure that you don't feel bad about it because.
The reason why I keep bringing it up is because it doesn't bother me. So we're cool.
Usually people who aren't bothered by something don't keep talking about it. So.
Really? I usually make a joke out of everything.
Well, yeah, I do too.
Honestly,
but...
like if I'm pissed, I do not talk. And a lot of people can vouch for me when I say that. I'm very quiet, and I'm never quiet. So, can you stop?
Raphael just loves you, man. What's wrong with that? He's just trying to give you
Suck on my monkey. Okay. Anyways, a side quest of mine. I have never carved a pumpkin before yesterday. This is
neither you or your sister.
Nope.
What is wrong with you people?
How have
my
you been
mom
on this earth for over 20 years. You never carved a pumpkin?
My mom always thought it was easier to just paint pumpkins.
Well, yeah, painted pumpkins are cool, but carving them is
so freaking fun, bro.
Sometimes I think your mom is like actually a psychopath.
No, she's not a psychopath. What? She just knew it was easier to not do the carve.
Well, yeah, I will. Carving them out kind of sucks, but it's still fun.
But yes, right here is my first ever carved pumpkin, and I think I did a pretty damn good job.
That's a 10 out of 10.
I'm super proud of myself for it. Yeah. What do you think, Jordan?
It's very good, yeah.
A little bit of mozzarella cheese in it.
Yeah. I'll pick that up later.
Eat it.
You said there was a spider that got in there?
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
I think I see it right there, dude. Oh, never mind. It was a fly.
Honestly, all the spiders down here should be dead because we spray a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about any of that,
Well,
Mr.
I wasn't
Spider-Man.
worried until you said something, so...
What?
Now I'm afraid there's spiders.
What, that we sprayed to avoid such thing?
Don't worry, Shawn Michaels beats them all off.
What?
He beats the spiders.
I don't think you should have said beats them.
You know what? Valid point.
But yes, I'm very proud of myself.
You should be, genuinely. That's a good card.
Honestly, like, I think it's very rewarding for adults to do things that they never got to do as children.
I agree with that.
Like, what is something that you never got to do as a kid, always wanted to, knew that a lot of other kids did it growing up, and you know that you'll do it eventually?
Buy toys.
For me, it's going to Disneyland / Disney World. And Universal. Universal is priority because I feel like I prefer Universal over.
I went to Universal once when I was in middle school.
How was that?
Amazing.
Exactly.
The only thing is there's a lot of walking, and the Spider-Man ride shut down. That was the only ride I wanted to go do.
Let me tell you a little
Did
something about...
Did you meet Megatron?
I did not meet Megatron.
Damn it.
No.
Let me tell you a little something about New York.
Well, I played
99%
Spider-Man
walking.
too. I'm pretty sure
99% walking.
Well, yeah, I'm okay with
1% swinging.
1% swinging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. But yeah, what's something that you've always wanted to do as a kid because other kids got to do it, but you still have yet to do it, but you know you will?
That is a good... Well, how old are we talking about, like, for a kid?
I don't know, just it existed as an entity and you just... Like, it could be something as silly as making, like, a hand turkey for Thanksgiving.
Well, hand turkey was, like, mandatory in elementary school, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my crappy example.
Carving a pumpkin.
I can't really think of anything. There wasn't really... I would say growing up, there was a couple of rich kids that, like, they had a pool and all the newest consoles at their house. But,
you've checked off one of those, I know.
Yeah, so I just have to work on getting a PS5 now.
You have a PS5.
Oh.
This man sent me like a candid pic of just him in his living room, and he has like literally every console.
That was not my living room.
What? Where were you?
That was my bedroom.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have pictures of like...
That was my room, man. You wait till you see my living room.
Do you actually have a PS5 or no?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it when scalping was still a thing. I spent like $900 on that thing. Then a year later, they actually got restocked for the normal 500. So I was like, man, I should have just waited.
That's what I did. I waited.
You're
the whole
smart
time.
person.
I was patient. I was patient.
But, I don't know. I really can't think of anything. I was pretty content as a kid.
Have you ever had what's those things called? Custom stuffed bears.
Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear. Have you ever done a Build-A-Bear?
I have never done a Build-A-Bear, but I had a Spider-Man backpack with my name on it when I was
That's
a kid.
sick. I've always wanted to do a Build-A-Bear. I still think I do want to make a Build-A-Bear.
Oh yeah, I would.
I love everything in the aspects of like full customization and that, free reign of making something your own, Mm-hmm. So hell yeah to that. Jordan, how about you? Is there anything that was
Buying
a part
all the
of...
toys I ever wanted. That's the only thing I have.
Okay, well he's fulfilling that every single day. So
This is true.
Honestly, I would agree with something like Legos. Get all the Legos I wanted. Specifically the Ninjago ones.
Ninjago's great.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. All right. Side quests. Do we want to talk about the movie for side quests, or is that in the main event?
What movie?
Marketplace.
Oh. Yeah, that's the main story, honestly.
All right, then we're gonna skip it. Ooh. I don't know if I told you specifically, but I know I told someone. The weirdest thing happened to me at a Mexican restaurant the other day.
You told me about this earlier.
Yep. I don't think I've told Jordan.
Nope.
So I'm in the bathroom stall doing my thing, right?
Yeah,
I hear a guy walk in, and he walks to the urinal next to my stall. I hear that, right? He's there for like 9 seconds. And then I hear him not even rush. He's just walking to the stall next to mine, goes in there and starts using it. And I'm like, okay, there are 2 plausible answers for why that just happened. He either went to take a 1 and realized he needed to also take a number 2, or this man is a freaking serial killer, and we need to find him because he keeps his pee separated from where he poops.
I would say that first one is probably
Okay,
the
cool.
answer. If I'm being honest, I would imagine.
I don't know. It's just something I've never witnessed before, something I've never had to do.
Did you hear him pee?
I mean, I feel like I always kind of like know I'm going to poop,
Well, yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean,
That's because you constantly have to poop for some reason. That's why you take 8 poop breaks a day.
I was going to say, for me, I don't have to worry about the whole, standing up, going number 1, then you go, oh, I need to take a number 2, sit down. Because 90% of the time, when I go to the bathroom, I just sit down.
Right? Like,
By default, I just sit down.
men need to start embracing just sitting down when you're at home using the bathroom.
Because it's you're already in there to relieve yourself. So
Yes.
just sit down and
Sit
give
down.
yourself a bit of a
I don't have
break.
time for that.
Sitting down is the default of
I gotta-
relaxation.
I gotta hurry up and get back to my game or get back to my whatever I'm doing.
This man makes a rush out of using the restroom.
Except for when I am pooping, though. I'll be in there 15, 20 minutes.
Jordan, you got a side quest, BBG?
I do, actually. I have a really good one.
Going
What's
back
that?
to side quests.
So, this past 21st, which would have been, Saturday, right? Right? I'm asking you.
I don't know. Sure.
The 21st, I think.
Yeah, 21st was Saturday.
Yeah.
I went to this thing at JCD and Hobby.
That's right. Yes, tell us about
I've been
that.
there one time. That place is
Oh,
cool.
JCD and Hobby is like that's my place. That is my kid in the candy shop location. Anyways, I went to this one, the one over by Chuck E. Cheese, and there was a Gundam gunplay is what they call the model kits. There was like a building event thing where just like a bunch of dudes or dudettes show up and they build Gundam model kits.
Was there any dudettes?
There was a couple.
Dope.
There was this mom.
Are they your girlfriend now?
No,
What?
they were all way older than me.
Really? Wait, there's actual like an older woman Gundam demographic?
I was the youngest person there.
No
period.
way.
The person right above me was Sandro. And it was like 10 years above for everyone else
That's crazy. I feel like Gundams is like a youthful thing.
there. No, it's not. Well, it's been around since 1980.
Yeah, but
it's a pretty old thing.
Yeah, but like, come on. It's like there's things for certain age groups, and as you get older, you don't like Blue's Clues forever, you know?
Oh, I still do.
Okay, that was a bad example.
Blue's Clues is
That was a
the
bad
goat,
example.
man.
Blue's Clues is amazing, so, yeah.
Steve all the way.
I was gonna say, don't disrespect my boy Steve like that.
Okay, well, Bluey.
Blue. I don't watch Bluey, so I don't care.
I guess that's like a new thing, though, so I guess I stand corrected.
I had a history teacher.
I'm just
was like,
surprised.
I had a history teacher my junior year of high school. She was a huge meat writer of Bluey. She would sing that TV show's praises whenever she had the chance.
Really?
It's like she made the show herself. She was so proud of it.
Oh, by the
Nice.
way, Jordan, after this, we have to listen to the latest episode of the Too Many Words, Ice Cream Sunday podcast.
Why?
Apparently, Ice Cream Sunday has set up a challenge for us.
Oh, did we get a shout out?
I mean, it goes with the challenge, I guess. They have to say our names. But, like,
I like how
I wanted to find that out before recording, dang it.
Is it like the ice bucket challenge? You have to like cover yourselves in ice cream, like that one Little Babies commercial.
I don't know. I hope it's something not timely because whatever it was, we're definitely, like, running out of time for it. But
What do you mean? When did they release the episode?
Sunday?
I say we just keep going
It's only,
infinitely.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, but what if it was, like, something within 24 hours?
I kind of doubt that.
I doubt that.
I doubt that, too. Like, we wouldn't do anything for 24 hours because nobody listens to it. Only, like, 2 or 3 people, like, reach us in, like, the first day. Mondays are when people really start listening to the newest episode because people listen to us at work. So, yeah. Are we ready to get into the main event of this week's episode?
I wasn't done talking.
Oh, okay. More about the Gundams?
Well, I mean, I want to sidetrack real quick. Ice Cream Sunday, we shout them out like at this point like once an episode,
Yeah.
and they haven't really
Because
they don't
Austin
really
Buckner is a fucking asshole. I'm sorry.
They don't really
Wow,
I'm so
that
sorry.
was-
they don't really talk
I'm
about
so
us very
sorry.
often, even
That
though
was-
they're our
I'm
podcast.
so sorry.
admins.
I'm
First
kidding,
behavior.
Austin.
We do love
I'm
you,
mostly
Austin.
apologizing for the language I used, though. Sorry, Nana.
But yeah, going back to the Gundams, yeah, it was a really cool event. There was actually quite a bit of people there. A lot of them were older. I ended up so when I first got there, I sat down with Sandra. I just kind of chatted him up a little bit, and then what?
Sorry, Benny sent me an audio message.
Yeah.
Play it on the podcast.
He sends us those all the time. Let's see.
I'm sorry. I am very sorry. If this was ever in the recording, I am sorry.
I don't
All
know
right,
why
there you go.
He
All right.
does the things he does sometimes.
Yeah. Honestly, when he sends an audio message, I need to stop thinking it's actual, like, important stuff. But no, it's just him repeating, like, what he already had texted or just one word answers like that and just saying it 3
I'm
times.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
One time I watched him fart making an audio message.
Ew. Why would you?
Yeah, he just went and sent it in the group chat. You probably listened to it.
That is disgusting.
That's our main character for our short film, folks.
Oh,
Benny
man.
is a guy, isn't he? Yep. He is certainly a person. All right.
What a guy.
Yep.
He's awesome.
So I sat down, talked to Sandra a little bit, and I ended up getting
So
stuck.
anyway, back to the main event. Let's get started.
Yes.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
There's Gundams in my short film.
Is there?
No.
Oh, what a loser.
There's no cool guy stuff in my short film other than like
Spider-Man. It's
Spider-Man.
kind of a unisex thing now.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
And PS5s is, but like
Girls can be gamers.
mostly women stuff is gonna be in this short film.
A guy can wear a wedding dress.
Yeah.
True.
I'll wear a wedding dress.
For a short film.
Yeah, I'll just wear it for fun, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, so I ended up getting stuck sitting down with Sandro. I got trapped by a man that
What
didn't
did I
want
just
to.
Witness?
He's groping me. Don't worry about it. I'm
You
sure
want
you've
some?
seen this on
No.
Instagram.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
I got trapped by a guy who proceeded to not want to like scooch in his chair, and he just wanted to take up as much room as possible, and then also a child because there was a mother there with her two daughters. The daughter also did not want to scooch in her chair at all.
How old was the daughter?
Why are you-
Probably 4 and 5. That's what they looked like.
Never mind.
Either 4 and 5 or 5
I'm
and
not
6.
searching for me. I'm always on the search for Jordan. Like I'm always on the search for Jordan,
I hope you're not looking for
and
a
he
4 or
hates it.
5-year-old.
He hates it.
No.
Jordan hates that I'm on the search for him.
I hate that you try to get me to get myself out there and like talk to people and shit. I'm like, fuck you.
You did the same thing, like, after I first met you, like a few weeks after we first met. You were
You
going...
mentioned that you may or may not have had interest in that in one person, and I've been trying to help you out ever since. Yes.
What one person?
I'm not saying their name to respect your privacy and
Oh, is
their
it her?
privacy. Yes.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that.
Oh,
Was that before?
we don't care about you anymore, young lady.
Young lady.
I kind of forgot. I'm sorry.
You forgot about her?
Not about her, but... Yeah. I
Yes.
forgot about her.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's cool. That's cool. That's
I'm
the
pretty
bro
sure
move.
you were trying to set me up with people you know on Snapchat way before I even knew she existed.
Oh yeah. I did try to set you up with people on Snapchat because you were talking about being single, and as a
I'm
joke, I'm like,
perfectly-
well, this girl
Was that a
lives
joke
2
that you
hours
went
away,
on, you went on a whole
and this
tangent
girl
for,
is
like,
pregnant, or at least she thinks that she is pregnant.
I just remembered I was supposed to
There was
go
like
to
one or
O'Reilly
two people
today.
in that whole list that
What'd she
seemed
say?
normal.
I was supposed to go to O'Reilly today, and I did not do that.
But yeah, out of all the people you listed, there was like one or two that seemed normal. So
Yeah. I have a lot of girls from college that are on my Snap just because they added me from the group story.
I keep talking, and then like they find this one point.
Let's get to the
to
main
fixate
event.
on.
I'm
and then
sorry, you can continue. Genuinely, I'll shut up.
I was able to eventually get out of my trapped situation. I was able to go and buy a Gundam. It was pretty cool. I started building it. I didn't get very far because
How much was the Gundam?
well, so for these Gundam nights, they offer
I'm gonna add this into how much you put into the tie.
15% off on all Gundam kits and Gundam accessories. 15% off, specifically on these nights.
All Gundams, JSC.
So I don't know. It was like $30.
$30.
Not bad. A lot cheaper than I thought.
I also
How
bought.
big was it though?
It's not done yet.
Well, how big was it though?
The box is like.
How tall does
What-
it get?
Do you
I
think
don't
it
know.
would be a fairly decent size?
You don't think the
Probably
box
about
would
this
say how
tall.
tall it is?
It probably does in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm not very good at reading Japanese.
No,
I am.
You
No,
are.
you're not. Don't
Yes.
lie.
I am good.
I can't really read Japanese. I can speak some of it.
Show me a Japanese written word, and I will read it. We got this.
All right, I want to see where this goes now.
Give Jordan Dunks RobinDunks.
Jordan Dunks.
Give
That's my name.
Michael Jordan. RobinDunks a follow on Instagram and a subscription on YouTube.
Just hit like 400 a couple weeks ago.
That's pretty cool.
We constantly
actually.
have people more successful than us on the podcast.
That's
Well,
pretty
We think we're doing them a favor, but they're really doing us a favor.
That's actually a really good amount. Yeah, that's power to you, man. That's cool.
400 isn't like a lot.
400 is
but like
let's see.
that's a
10 times better than ours, almost.
Well, it's because these like 2 videos I posted that blew up mostly. Let me.
Yeah.
That is not what that says.
Yep. Okay. 8 TP. 8
Anyways, yes, I found this Gundam. It's
TP.
really cool. I'm not going to give any details about it because I don't want Isaac to know about it until it's done. Because I know he's going to look at it and he's going to be like, that looks fucking sick.
I think Gundams are stupid.
You don't want him to be supportive
not
of your
true.
financial purchase?
I think Gundams are stupid. Oh. This man spent $170 on a tie.
$180.
$180 on a white tie.
You could probably find one on Amazon for like 20
The problem is I needed it like within the hour.
within the hour.
And he didn't listen to his boy and go to Dillard's.
I don't remember you saying that before I needed the tie.
It's in the receipts.
Did you say that when I was like, oh shit, I had to go buy a tie?
Nope. I said it when you were needing a tie. Wow, that was loud.
Yeah, I know.
Any more side quests, sir?
No, that's it.
All right, welcome to the main event of the Too Many Words Podcast, episode 63. Robin Dunks. How long have you been a YouTuber?
Like 2 years, I guess.
2 years. So we're approximately going to get 350 subscribers in a year.
Nice.
Yes.
I mean, we might after the whole
Des Moines Con.
Des Moines Con thing.
Des Moines Con. We're gonna try to booth at Des Moines Con. You ever been to Des Moines Con? You definitely what?
I've not.
You definitely look like someone who should be at Des Moines Con.
Okay.
It's the big Comic Con for Des Moines.
You're too big of a Spider-Man fan to not.
I went to Comic-Con in Indiana before I moved here.
Exactly.
In March.
That's right. You've only been here for that long. You're still 0 for 1 for opportunities, so I'm not gonna.
I was thinking about going to Anime Con in September.
Oh really? I was offered to go to that, but
Yeah,
I was like,
I
I don't know.
passed on it. So
I don't know enough anime to fully appreciate something like that. So.
Yeah.
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 Okay, Robin. What are a lot of your hobbies and or I don't know, dreams to pursue? I know you're in our. So Robin and I, the reason why we know each other is we have a voice and movement acting class that we are together in, and apparently we're both in it because we like the idea of voice acting.
indeed.
So, what do you have like a portfolio for VO?
I guess everything I've ever done on YouTube
Nice.
is pretty much my portfolio.
No, nice. That's technically what this podcast is for me too. Like every time someone says, "Hey, you got a good podcasting voice," and I'm like, "Yes." Hopefully, the right person thinks so as well. You know.
But yeah.
What kind of stuff do you do on YouTube? Do you do video games?
He did a Spider-Man movies tier list a few weeks ago.
I did.
I really liked that one.
Thank you.
Any S tiers?
I'm pretty sure I put Across the Spider-Verse, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 2 in S tier.
You know what? Those all deserve them incredibly so.
I feel like Spider-Man 2 being in S tier is inarguable.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, definitely.
Robin, tell Jordan who your favorite Spider-Man is.
is he gonna freak out if I say it?
Just please say it.
Andrew Garfield.
You are absolutely correct, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
He is the best Spider-Man.
All three of us think Andrew Garfield's the best.
The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, was such a phenomenal film, actually.
It was really good.
I think he did such a perfect portrayal of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I really, really do.
I would have liked a different bad guy, but that's pretty much it.
I think his quips were some of the best quips I've seen in a Spider-Man film. So,
I think, at least for Andrew, it makes more sense because I said this a few times. Like I said this in the tier list. For Andrew, it makes more sense that he'd be sarcastic and be throwing out quips as Spider-Man because that was already kind of his personality just as a person.
Mm-hmm.
But for Tobey Maguire, he just was a shy, nerdy guy. And then he started throwing out jokes, and it was.
He seemed like an edgelord when he did it. You think?
I wouldn't say an edgelord, but my thought process was, well, you never said anything like this before. Where's this coming from? At least like just a one-off line. Like,
I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye.
Okay, well that's when he had the symbiote. So
there was a couple of good ones I thought in Spider-Man 2, but
the game or the movie?
The movie.
The movie.
I'm trying to remember the movie.
There was this one, the bank scene. Do you remember the bank scene in Spider-Man 2?
Here's your change.
Yeah.
That was that one.
There's a couple. He actually did like a few of them in that one. I can't remember them exactly or at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. I like that scene.
One thing that I always think of, when you're walking or something, you're about to turn a corner, someone's right in front of you, or you're about to make a right turn at a red light, some car comes out of nowhere. For some reason, every time I get cut off like that, I think of that one scene from Spider-Man 2 where he keeps trying to like grab the cocktails or the food, someone takes it from him, and then he finally gets that one drink, but it was empty. That's what I think of.
Yeah.
Just getting absolutely just wrecked for no reason like that.
Yep, I know.
I
know exactly what scene you're talking about.
You're cool. You're cool, man.
You got Spider-Man on the brain, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's a problem. Like, it kind of.
Right.
When I entered middle school and most of my high school, I kind of forgot I liked Spider-Man, and then I got a PS4 my junior year, and then I started playing Insomniac Spider-Man. I was like, yeah, I forgot how much I love this guy.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yuppers.
I grew up more of a Hulk fan.
Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any bottom tier Spider-Man movies?
Ooh. I think the only bottom tier ones I said were Far From Home, and I think that was it,
Honestly?
I would check.
I can't entirely disagree with that either.
Far From Home.
Tom Holland is by no means my favorite Spider-Man.
Far From Home was the first Spider-Man movie I saw in theaters after like 12 years.
See, Homecoming came out on my birthday, so I'm kind of supposed to like that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like the first Spider-Man film in like a while, and it was the new actor, MCU.
I mean, regardless, I still liked the movie.
It had a lot going for it, so it was very easy to like that one.
But yeah, Far From Home was.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't. I
rewatched it like a year ago, and even then, when I watched it, I was like, yeah, this is...
You know what the worst day of my life was?
What was the worst day of your life?
2004.
That's when I was born.
God, I'm old.
July 7th.
That is my birthday. You didn't even know me.
It was the worst day of my life.
I didn't know his birthday like that. What?
What do you mean?
You just know the exact date and year he was. Do you know what time it was too?
Oh, I remember the time too.
9/11.
No, I was born in the afternoon.
Yeah, 9/11.
That is
late noon, late afternoon.
I can't remember the exact time, but I think I was born at like 3:34 p.m.
Really?
Something like that.
I was 11:07 in the morning.
I think I was like 8 o'clock. I don't remember.
No. 8:07 at night.
8:07 at night.
8:07 at night. Yes.
Why did you have... People are like kind of prepping for bed at that point. At least I do.
Hey, man. I don't know. My mom's a slacker. She took 11 hours to give birth to me, so.
It's because of that big-ass head.
Dang. I'm so sorry, Isaac.
It's okay. The umbilical cord was around my neck when it happened.
Oh. I had webbed toes when I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's not sick.
Were you, like, born really early?
I don't think so. I just had webbed toes.
Bro,
Also, my tongue was like not fully detached. It's like, you know, that one little.
So you were born early. You were probably born early.
I might have been. I will have to fact check that. But no, I had a lot of problems when I was a kid. I had an ear infection. My tongue was like not fully.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I can't like fully describe it, but.
I just want to comment that this is the most comfortable I've been on this couch doing a podcast.
That's good. I'm glad you're comfy.
I should sit in the middle more often.
One thing that I don't understand, I was born with hair, and then I lost it, and then it came back. So, don't know why.
Yes, sir.
Don't know why that happened, but it's also fat. But that's all babies.
So, Robin, you are a co-star in the next movie that I'm making with you.
Oh yeah, he put it where? That one.
The Marketplace short film.
Oh, that movie.
Yes.
I think we should stick with my name. Though.
No. He put it where?
What
are we referring to? The rent? The rent money? Is that?
You could say that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Robin, honestly, I don't think I've actually like received 100% thoughts on like just this thing as a whole.
You want me to do it on a podcast where hardly anyone knows what we're talking about?
No. I've been announcing this for like the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
People know what we're doing. People know on the social medias that are connected. They know what's happening. Especially, I released the trailer today. You liked the trailer.
I did like
on Instagram.
I did.
You did not become a procreate. I don't know, a collaborator on the post, but it's whatever.
Was I supposed to?
Were you aware that you were invited to be a collaborator on it?
No.
No?
I was not made aware of this information.
Oh yeah. Just check your DMs on Instagram soon after this. And
oh yeah, I saw you did DM me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you'll become a collaborator if you approve of the post. So, yeah. With that said, people know about the Marketplace short film coming soon, and people are actually getting involved and helping because, you know, I had someone DM me saying, "Hey, I'm a woman. I have like this entire garage full of crap that I don't want anymore. So, you know, take whatever you want." So we'll have enough female items. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have enough females?
I think we have more than enough females, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
More bits.
We have Lauren and Bailey that said yes. Lauren might not be available, so I have a backup for my speech class. Her name is Valerie. She is awesome. We also have a couple. Dude, Benny has been doing such a great job at recruiting because we have this girl named Quinn that said yes. And then that's 4 people. I think I need 5 or 6. What? Yes.
Wrinkly.
It's wrinkly. Honestly, I'm not too worried about full casting yet until the script is done. And the script will be done before the end of October because I will have a lot of downtime.
The end of October is in like 9 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go on vacation here soon, and I will have a ton of downtime to do all the writing that I want.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Involuntary vacation.
And so I can guarantee I will be done with the script before I come back to school. Yes, sir. I will be gone next Monday.
Yeah, you said.
Okay, I didn't know. See, I'm becoming like an old lady where I don't know. I tell people things, but I don't remember who I've told, you know? So, yeah. Like, I'm going to be like 75 and I'm finally retiring as like a decorated director, right? And I'm going to announce my retirement like 7 different times in a year because I keep forgetting that I've already retired.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's called Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's?
Can you stop?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Alzheimer's, but...
I prefer hamburgers.
Alzheimer's.
Anyways, yeah, Robin, I kind of just made you be part of this.
You did, yeah.
But, like, you've also, like... I could pull up the text, too, saying, like, your interest in being involved.
I did say that, yeah. I'm not saying no. I was just kind of shunted into the position without consent.
Yes. How do you feel about your role?
Well, my idea was that I should just be the landlord from Spider-Man 2. Like,
Rent?
What's high? Can I spend it? And Isaac doesn't think we should do that. So already this movie is going to be a flop, in my opinion. And then I suggested we just remake Spider-Man 2 as a whole. And Isaac still didn't like that. So as a co-writer, I'm disappointed in your
I am a flexible director, but I have standards, okay?
I'm disappointed in your lack of cooperation.
Honestly, me too. Come on, man. Let him.
I am not making another Spider-Man movie. Sony will sue me before I ever make any money.
Let him play Rent Guy.
Yeah, I'm not asking to be Tobey Maguire.
He will be different Rent Guy, okay?
I think you should just let me be the Rent Guy, honestly. Like, it's really not that big a deal.
We can make a blooper, okay? We can make a blooper of you guys reenacting that exact scene if we have time, and it can be in the credits.
But that's not the same, though. There's tears in my eye. I started crying, and it feels like there's chemicals in my eye for some reason. Like I'm crying bleach or something. It stings.
He is Spider-Man, but like a
Oh my
really
goodness.
lame one.
This is not fun.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you have ruined me. I don't know what that is. That is actually...
Robin without his glasses on, a rare sight.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you've seen me with that glasses a couple times.
A few times on your YouTube and Snapchat.
Yes.
Yeah. And when we're cuddling, you don't really use glasses during cuddles, so.
I think that's enough for today.
Don't use glasses during cuddles.
But like honestly, like
why do you always tell me to keep the glasses on?
Like, are you excited to be part of this?
Well, since, like I said before, we're not making Spider-Man 2. I can't say I'm excited, but
okay.
I guess.
Are you excited to work with Benny?
Kind of scared, honestly.
I would be too.
I'm kind of. I don't know what that.
So I will say, do you know when the the shooting schedule is?
No.
So we're gonna shoot every day. I mean, at least Benny and I, because he's the main character. I'm gonna need him every single day until we're done.
I'm free pretty much.
We're gonna try to build it around Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break starts on the 22nd, ends on like the 27th or 28th. So we're just going to start shooting on the 22nd, and hopefully we can be done by the 30th, if not sooner.
Like all the editing or just all the shooting?
All the shooting. Okay. And then the editing I will get done before December 10th.
You're a content creator. I'm sure you can agree that editing content is like everyone's least favorite part.
Yeah. But I really like picking like the score for scenes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I like editing things visually, like tweaking things visually, and seeing it all come together. But it is still my least favorite part. I have more fun in writing movies.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think because when I do game reviews, writing the script is my favorite part.
Yeah, yeah. But like, yeah, the editing process, that will always take too long than you'd like it to.
I'm not going to lie. So when I do those tier list videos, those are so easy to make because I just record myself and then just throw pictures of what went in what tier. There's nothing complex there. Throw some music in the background. You can knock one of those out in about an hour. So.
Nice. But yeah, December 15th is my decided release date for the film. Do you think we can do it?
I think it wouldn't be that big of an issue.
All right. Dope.
I think it would help.
Huh?
I think it would help. In my personal, professional opinion, as co-writer...
You need to be Rent Guy.
I was going to say we just need to shoot Spider-Man 2 again.
Okay.
So
I don't have enough money for the CGI effects. So
no, you don't even need that. Just swing from a tree.
Yeah, just get like some rope and a green screen and you'll figure it out.
Not even a green screen.
Yeah,
just leave it in. It'll be fine.
I mean, there's plenty of trees in New York, so no one's really gonna say anything.
Okay. Anyways, since you are the co-star, you are the roommate.
I am.
You have the second most screen time in this short film.
Well, who's the first?
Benny.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
So I will need you the second most often during this schedule.
Now, Isaac, I know I told you I didn't really want to be in your movies and stuff, but like I seem to recall you saying like you actually needed me for this for something. Was that right or no?
Jordan, you said that you didn't want to be a part of it. I'm gonna never need you again.
Just like in general.
I mean, okay.
Just never for anything.
I mean, okay.
Okay, for like a hot second, we needed to cast a third male because a new scene was added. So we did need a third male, but that got answered really quick.
Was that the guy chasing Benny? Was that?
Yes, the guy chasing Benny back into his car.
We got that figured out pretty quick.
Very quickly.
Nice.
Shout out to Kalani. He's going to be dope. I'm not even going to tell him what to do. I'm just going to be like, just do what you think you should do, and we're going to work from there.
Yeah.
Well, you chase Benny as if you actually want to kill him, and then we'll see what we can tweak. That's how it's going to go. I'm not even going to write that part. We're going to just figure it out the day of. It's going to be great.
Solid start.
Yeah.
So, speaking of chasing people, how long will it take for my episode to come out?
1 week about this.
That's related.
Yeah.
So we're recording this Monday, 2 Saturdays from now. So your episode will release on the 4th
Of
November. It's the first episode of November.
That's like a whole
which
month
means this
away.
pumpkin is irrelevant. Turn it around.
But that's a whole month away.
Now it's relevant. It's not a whole month away.
That's a whole month.
You just said that there was just 9 days left of the month.
That's 1 month.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay. All right. Well,
it's like the dads who order a pizza on New Year's Eve at like 11:30, and then it gets there at 12. Like, oh, I ordered this last year. That's the kind of joke I was going for there.
ha.
I'll take it, I guess.
Okay, so we are getting into the closing notes of this episode. Robin, what is the question for this episode? Anything of this episode? Grant, any questions to be had to the common folk?
You know, we've been talking about Spider-Man a lot. How about...
What's your...
Oh.
Go ahead. I was just going to lightly say, what's your favorite Spider-Man suit? It's just an idea, but you got something.
Ooh,
Go for
that's
it.
a good one.
I think we've already asked a Fancer's question related to Spider-Man a while back.
I was going to say...
Who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I was going to say, other than Spider-Man, who's your favorite Marvel character? 'Cause
That's also a pretty good one.
Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Other than
Besides Spider-Man.
Because everyone's going to say Spider-Man. And that's not a bad answer.
It's not wrong.
Neither of us would have said Spider-Man.
What would you guys have said then?
I would have said Thor or Star-Lord.
My favorite Marvel character is Moon Knight.
I was going to say Doctor Strange.
If you want to talk about characters that haven't made it to the MCU yet, I'd probably say like Doctor Doom or Nova. Yeah.
Ooh, Nova.
Nova's sick, dog.
I don't really know much about
I mean, Nova technically made it to the MCU then.
The Nova Corps did.
The Nova Corps did, yeah.
The only thing I know about Nova, I've been watching the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Hey!
He's in it. I know like nothing about him. They just kind of threw him in the show, expecting me to know what's up.
He's cool. You should read some comics about him.
I can't even read, so
Not out loud, but you can read to yourself.
I just said I can't read.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, one thing I actually was thinking about a little bit ago, I'm very thankful that I can read and write.
Right?
Like-
R-I-A.
I like reading.
I'm agreeing with you. Is
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah, I figured. It's such a good skill to have.
Honestly, because like once you actually like get really fluent in what is correct and versus what is not correct, you go on like a normal comment section on Facebook, you realize how illiterate like just the common person is, and it's like, wow, okay, interesting, but like so. We're not so useless in the fields of work that we're trying to be in. We have some sort of qualifications.
I mean, I have to be a decent writer because I make my scripts. So
Yes, sir.
All right, Robin. Where can we find you at?
YouTube, Instagram,
Ooh,
PSN.
Yeah. His Instagram is at RobinDunks.
Oh,
What's your YouTube?
His YouTube is RobinDunks.
All right, dunk.
Jordan, where can we find you?
On TikTok, it's .justjordan.
Nice.
412 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Now 413.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Taking a drive with RobinDunks.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I'm a YouTuber. I haven't uploaded in about 2 weeks.
I mean, we talked about your YouTube a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm working on. I
Oh.
think I'm just gonna do another top 10 favorite games.
A
because
couple videos with 30,000 views.
Yeah,
Wow.
those are the ones that just blew up. Those weren't even the good ones either. Like
Right? Like
I
the ones that...
remade both of those videos with better quality and better jokes, and those didn't pop off nearly as much as the original.
Right? Like the videos you always want to go off and never do, but like dumb ones.
Are you a big Persona guy?
I am. I would, if you let me, I would go on about a 1 hour podcast rant just about Persona.
I'll keep that in mind if I ever actually launch my my second independent podcast.
Second independent podcast.
Still under the Scald Stone umbrella, but like it would just
Would
be
it
me
be?
talking about stuff.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I couldn't leave myself in a room.
I already have a name for that podcast.
It would probably be over Discord.
I already have a name for your podcast.
Well,
It's just Jordan.
That's actually kind of good.
wait.
I think it'd be better if it was called Papa John's, because everyone.
Never talk to this guy about name suggestions
What is wrong
about
with my
your
names?
podcast ever.
I feel like I give you good names and then you always hate them.
And then you always hate them.
I asked him what I should name my freaking interview series. He's like, Street Fighter.
It's a good name.
Yeah,
It is
because
a
at the
good
end of
name.
the episode,
'Cause
you
it's
just
taken.
deck him in the face.
So, you can
Okay.
find the Too Many Words podcast on all listening platforms. That is Spotify, Google and Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Under Too Many Words, just search up Too Many Words because we are just that relevant, baby girl. You can find our YouTube under Scaldstone Productions because that is our umbrella, as Jordan just said. You can go to thescaldstone.com to find us anywhere and everywhere. We are connected there. Follow the Too Many Words podcast on Instagram at Too Many Words Podcast. And as for me personally, just type in Isaac William Joseph pretty much anywhere. You'll find me probably.
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 Spell Joseph Joesph. That's how you
So
spell
wrong.
it. It's spelled how you pronounce it. Joseph.
And if you want to find my podcast, it's called Mortal Kombat 1.
Am I the only one that like doesn't understand it when you say that? Because like, I hear the E in Joseph.
Joseph.
Well, we're talking about my podcast
Sephiroth.
now.
Joseph.
Well, we're talking about my podcast right now. It just released on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch, which I don't think your guys have released on. So, take that.
We should look into doing that and see if we actually can.
Go for it.
Is that real?
I don't know. Maybe.
Mortal Kombat 1.
We're
yeah,
going to
real.
dive into those freaking gaming platforms, dog. You kidding me? Oh, man.
Anyway, bad joke.
They'll get us to like make like super generic commentary to play for 5 minutes of every Rocket League game.
Okay.
I think that's a market you guys should try. Have some Subway Surfers at the bottom while we're talking.
Oh,
That'll
dude,
engage.
those TikToks.
Hey, I like them. I think they.
Well, you're
make my
supposed
brain-
to like them.
my
That's how they
brain-
get so many views.
They make my brain feel nice.
Feeling nice. I don't know why I'm checking my notes, but I am. Podcast notes. I feel like I've forgotten some things, but we haven't. All right, Robin. Every single episode, right before we end it, we dedicate the episode to someone or something. It can be literally anything. It can be a meme. It can be something super touching. It can be whatever you want, man.
It can be that stair step right there if you want. It does not matter.
Specifically. So, Jordan, who or what do you dedicate this episode out to?
Can I make you angry?
Go ahead.
I'll make you angry. This podcast episode goes out to that pumpkin right there.
All right. Why would that make me angry?
Because I feel like that's what you were going to do.
No. I actually thought about this earlier today and yesterday.
Good boy.
Good boy. This episode goes out to Bruce Willis. Because he is going through something I hope to never go through. It's super sad. His wife and family say that he's still the same old Bruce. He just is not communicative the way he used to be. But I don't think that's something that I would ever be strong enough to, I don't know, take on. So, yeah. You're in our thoughts, Bruce Willis. Love you, Bruce Willis. Pulp Fiction was a dope movie. Thank you for that, Bruce Willis.
Was he in that?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, this one goes out to you, bro. How about you, Robin? Who or what does this podcast episode go out to?
I'm going to say Tim Burton, because I love the Coraline movie. It's one of my favorite
Coraline's
movies.
great, actually. Yeah.
So, I'm going to say Tim Burton.
All right. So, at the end of every episode...
Wait a second.
What?
Coraline is great, but I don't think that's a Tim Burton movie.
Is it not?
I don't think so.
If it's not, I'm just going to say the movie Coraline.
This episode goes out to the Coraline movie. Just type in Coraline.
Let's see.
Jordan.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with the movie.
Okay, then shout out to just the movie Coraline.
Wait, who made Coraline then?
I think it was no, Focus.
What?
Focus Features.
Okay, but who directed it?
Henry Selick.
Okay.
Shout out to him anyway, because movie's still great. So everyone involved, 10 out of 10. Love that movie.
Yep. All right, now Robin, at the very end of every episode.
How many ending segments do we? We're on our third one now.
Yes, this is the last one. This is the end. This is the end. Okay, I promise. Robin, I know you're not a religious man.
No, not particularly.
Jesus died on a crosswalk for you.
Oh,
okay.
You're gonna bring this back.
Question mark?
Robin, as a young man, heard that Jesus died on the cross. He thought, Robin, explain. This is your story to tell.
Oh, yeah. So, we would usually go to church as a kid, and I'd always hear Jesus died on the cross. And since I was never given visual aid and it was never further explained, I interpreted it as Jesus tripping and like killing himself. Not killing himself, but tripping and dying on a crosswalk.
How did you not have a visual aid? That's like the thing. Crosses are all over the church. That's their decor.
I don't know. I guess I never really put it together, so I just assumed like he tripped and died on a crosswalk.
Why are those lines on the wall?
What's so big about lowercase t's, man?
That's just what and then I finally found out. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense than what I originally thought. So,
I love that about you. But yes, I know you're not a religious man. But at the end of every episode, we say 1, 2, 3, and then we all said amen to close it.
You don't have to say amen. You can say whatever you want.
I'm fine with saying amen. I don't care.
You know what's funny is that Jordan always says, "You don't have to be obligated to say amen." And then every single
That's not
guest.
true. We've had, I think one person didn't say it.
Who?
I don't remember, but like I'm near certain I remember that.
I don't know any Satanists that we have on the podcast.
They just didn't say it. That's all it was.
Anyways, yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, amen. So, 1, 2, 3,
Amen.
amen.
That was weak. That was also
weak.
weak.
Okay, boom.
Are we supposed to clap at the same time? Or?
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
So I'm gonna be like at 1 million subs after this, right?
We both will.